Good evening, everybody. I'm back home. I'm back in my kitchen. Me and my grandson was on an adventure. Let me make sure my sound is up on here. Here. Yeah, you can hear me. So I'm in here making some turkey burgers. Turkey burgers. I don't know if you can see on this pan here. Two for him. I might eat one or two, and then I'm gonna fry up this white onion. I'm about to cut this and put this in the pan. And we're gonna have turkey burgers. The one that was in the store with me today, he's staying with me a couple days. Came for my birthday yesterday. It was just nice. We hung out today. We got a lot of different things done. He's trying to convert me over with all the TV stuff for the 20th century. So I'm cutting this white onion to go. We're going to have this with the turkey burger. So I'm going to cut this up and put this in this pan here. The turkey burgers, I have to flip them. So let me get something to put them. Yeah, it's been a long day. I had a little running around to do, so I'm flipping the turkey burgers over in this pan here. I know a lot of people, you know what? You can adjust the turkey products, but you have to put the work in. You have to learn how to season it. It takes a lot to give it seasoning and the tastes that it needs to. Now, what I'm putting on top of here is this McCormick's hamburger. It's like a gourmet hamburger. It's called hamburger seasoning, and it's good on a lot of things, but I do put it on the burgers. So I just flip them. I'm going to add a little more olive oil on top because we don't want these to dry out. They don't take long to cook. I'm going to cut up a lot of onion because when you fry the onion and put it on top of the turkey burger, you can't get this at no Burger King or here's the, see, I'm dropping these into the pan. You can hear the sizzle because I'm about to fry these onions up, white onion. I meant to get a sweet, like Spanish onion because they have a sweetness to them, but this is going to work. By the time they fry up, it's starting to smell good in here. By the time they fry up, it's going to really taste good. So right now, I'm just putting the onions into the pan. We're going to let these get fried up. Something easy. I told you. I tell y'all constantly I like easy. I don't like complicated. So we went to Best Buy. I don't know if you're familiar with the Best Buy stores. I'm really putting a lot of onion in here because you know onions wilt down. See? So I'm going to add some more olive oil on top of that because I want them to soften up. The turkey burgers are done on one side. See, I got them cooking. Easy, easy. And then we have got these Cape Cod chips to go with it. I'm going to put them on an English muffin. And I bought some juice. And then I had the fruit left over from yesterday. The fruit, edible fruit that my girlfriend sent me. So I'm going to eat some of that because that's really sweet. My grandson got some cookies and stuff that he likes. I said, get what you like because I'm trying to, like I said, cut back on a lot of real sweet stuff. So you can hear the onion sizzling in this pan. And I have the non-stick pan, so I'm probably going to use one of my skewers to do these onions. Let them just wilt down a little bit. I might add a little bit more. It's going to take a little bit to wilt down. The turkey burgers are cooking. I'm going to pull all of this liquid out. They make a lot of liquid. And then I'm going to put more olive oil in here so that they can like crisp up. Then I'm going to put the cheese on them. And you can see what they look like. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. They're done on one side. So I'm going to stick it in this bowl here and drain all of this liquid out because turkey products hold a lot of liquid. There's the four. I'm going to put them back in and let them finish cooking. So I'm going to set them to the side. I'm over here pouring the liquid out. So I poured all the liquid out the pan. So now they're going to go back. You're going to hear them sizzling. But now they need to finish cooking. And I don't want them in all that water. So I'm placing them back in the pan. Like I said, you have to work with turkey products. The onions are sizzling here. That's basically what we're going to eat tonight. So we was in Best Buy. We had this long line just to get into the store because Even though it's a pandemic, people are still trying to like move on with the Christmas holiday and get yourself prepared for the holidays, you know. So I'm going to put these turkey burgers. I have some Thomas's English muffins. That way I don't have a lot of bread. So I'm going to put these in my toaster oven. I'm going to split them open. So I have exactly 4 left. See? The Thomas's English muffins, but these are the whole wheat ones. 100 calories per multi-grain. So if you cook one of these, you get 100 calories. So if you do all 4, he'll have 2 and I'll have 2. So I'm putting 2, 4. I'm going to cook them up because I need to use them. And then I'm going to just take my onion leftover stuff. So this has to go out. I'm not there. I wouldn't put it in my trash compactor and let it. So right now I'm just trying to get it out the way. I think I'm going to add a little more onion because I'm going to want a lot of onion on top. See, it's not a whole lot in there. Now, I really never had white onion before, so it's going to be different for me to try that. So I'm going to cut some more of this up, put it in this pan. Simple. I told you, I don't like complicated. And then I think that's enough for me and my grandson. Yeah, so I'm going to let those cook up. These onions, let them fry up. Turkey burgers are back here doing what they do. The English muffins, I have to put them in the toaster oven. And then, like I said, we'll have chicken juice. I was going to stop to Chick-fil-A, but I'm like, I need to use what I have at the house, and I don't want to be eating out too much because I need to have a healthier diet. So, okay, so the onions are still in here. They're sauteing. Just want them to wilt down a little bit. I'm going to put the lid on them because I want them to make a little liquid so that they can start cooking. So here's the lid. I'm going to just stick that over top. Let them wilt a little bit. Then I'll take it off and let them brown. And the turkey burgers are just about done because I had them on before I came on. So I'm flipping these again. You notice I'm using a skewer. These are good to have in your kitchen. I have utensils that I can use, but these are just so easy and simple. So I'm going to let these brown up a little bit more. That's what they're looking like now. These are turkey burger quarter pounders. And trust me, it's more healthier than the red meat. And I'm not knocking nobody that eats red meat. I just don't eat a lot of red meat. So that's not going to work for me. So I have them cooking. The onions are sauteing. I put a lid on them. I'm about to cut these in half. These are English muffins, and these are going to go on my toaster oven. So you just kind of like, run along the line. You don't want to get them too hard because they can get real crunchy. See, you just put them in there. They got the nooks and crannies. And then you put these in there, toast these up a little bit. Then I'll put all my condiments on it. Mustard, ketchup, pickles, uh, taking all the excess off so it doesn't fall into the toaster oven and burn while it's cooking. So I'm just cutting these, see? And these was in there, and I'm glad I'm using them because I didn't want these to go to waste. Wait. So I'm going to go over to my toaster oven. I'll be right back. Yeah, so we got to Best Buy, and when we got there, there were so many people waiting in line. You really literally had a line waiting outside to get in, so they let like 10 or 15 people in at a time. So we waited until our turn. So I'm putting this on toaster, my little toaster oven. Let me see. Toast, 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 toast is on toast, is on toast, because I toasted something last night, so it's still toasting. All right, I'm going to check on my onions real quick. Oh, they starting to smell wonderful. And I used to didn't like onions on burgers, but they do give them a whole different taste. See how they saute it? Look, 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 look. The burgers are just about done. See how brown this is? Look. I'm going to put the cheese on it soon. Show you what it looks like with the cheese added. I'm flipping them for the last time because you don't want them to dry out. You want them to have a moistness to them. Okay? nice and brown. Now I got two types of cheese because I like one type of cheese and my grandson, he likes regular cheese. So we got two types of cheese. So for him, I got the Fiesta blend. That's going to be his. I told him whatever he don't use here, he can take it home because I'm not going to be eating that. And then I got the organic. This is shredded sharp cheddar cheese, organic brand. So I'm going to put that on my burger. Only because I like that taste better. It's not processed. You know, they don't do a whole lot to it before you can eat it. So I'm going to put this cheese on there. Put this back on these onions. The muffins are inside the toaster oven. Told you, simple. So I'm going to lay some of this on top. Let it melt. Then I'll show you what the finished product of these turkey burgers are going to look like. So those are my two. I'm packing it on, even though it's organic. I still want that cheese, so I pack that on. And I got this at I know y'all probably don't, everybody don't have a Walmart. I got this at my local Walmart store. So I'm putting that on mine. And then I'm going to do my grandson, put this on his, because he loves cheese too. And he'll probably add more than what I'm putting on here. So I'm going to open this up and put this on his. And I'm glad he's here because I've been going through a lot of different stuff and I just didn't want to be here by myself overthinking stuff. And he came for my birthday and spent the night, and he's helping me to get some things done that I needed to get done here. So that's what we've been working on today. So the first part of the day, I did my workout, and then I went and made a stop. I had to make a stop and drop some stuff off. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water in here because, like I said, I want the cheese to melt, but I don't want them to dry out. So I'll put this down here. Okay, and I'm going to add a splash of water just so that they don't dry out and so that the cheese can melt. That steams it. You got a steam coming out of there now. I think I have the lid in the dishwasher. I haven't been able to unload that yet. I've just been busy doing nothings. Okay, so I'm going to put this lid on these burgers, let that cheese melt, and it'll keep it moist. I added a little water. It smells amazing in here. I'm going to put this cheese back and straighten up my area a little bit. Okay, this is going in the trash. I'm going to tie a hole in this until I put this in the trash, the garbage disposal so it can, trash compactor, garbage disposal so it can just eat up those onions so it doesn't. So I'm putting the organic shredded cheddar, and then we had the Fiesta blend. That's going on my grandson. And the cheese is starting to melt with a little bit of water. See how they're starting to melt? The cheese is starting to melt. Now, I don't eat beef. I eat chicken and turkey. I've been using this for over maybe the last 20 years. I've got away from red meat. I got away from the pork. I don't knock nobody that eat it. You like it, you eat it, you buy it, your money can afford it, and you eat what you like. But for me, I rather have the turkey products. Only because it's not as hard on the body. It's not as hard on your system as the red meat. So these are just about done. I had to shoot in here real quick and get this on because we were hungry. My grandson and I both. We had like a lot of little pit stops to stop and do. So I still got this mask around my face. I'm just gonna let it down some. I guess we're getting accustomed somewhat to turn the light up under the onions a little bit because I really want them to finish off. Okay, the cheese is just about melted on here. And I'm going to show you the finished product when I take them out, how gorgeous they come out. The cheese melted and they just go to a whole nother place, honey. You're talking about something good. Now here's one turkey burger. And I could tell mine because his has like an oranger. Those are my two. Look, look, look. That's turkey. Look at that cheese. Ooh, baby. And these ones is my grandson's, the Fiesta cheese. Those ones are his. They're done. They're done all the way through. So we're going to have the Thomas's English muffins. Get all this little cheese out of there. Pour this little goodness over the top just so they stay nice and moist. We're going to stick them up in the microwave so they can stay warm. One more time, turkey burgers with organic cheese. And then it's just like your Fiesta cheese. That's my grandson's. It has an orange and a yellow. So I'm going to stick these in the microwave so they can stay warm. Now I'm going to transfer the onions over here and let these finish cooking. They're browning. Look, there they go. Look at that. They're getting there because I don't like no tough onions. I'm going to turn that burner off. I'm going to give it a little more water. Turn the light up a little bit. Let these finish steaming. Like I said, I like to cook. I know how to cook simple. I know how to go complicated. It's just I have to be, this is like I said, therapy for me to cook. I used to always cook, like cook, 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 cook. Then I fell off a little bit because I really had, a lot of other things that I just had to pay attention to. That was, anyway, so that's what we're going to have. So we're going to have the turkey burgers. We're going to have the sauteed onions. We're going to have it on Thomas's English muffins. We're going to have, I bought this juice because it's got real vegetables in it. If you want a good juice that's not junky and have a whole lot of chemicals and stuff in it, get the V8. This is the strawberry banana. V Fusion, 100% juice. They don't add anything to this. Now, if you get it at like, if you have a Walmart, I don't know what you have, but that's where I got this. If you go to my ShopRite, it's like almost $5 a bottle. If I go to my Walmart store, it's $4. All vegetables. You can taste the vegetables in it. Boost your morning nutrition. See, it has all of these things in it. It has apples, grapes, sweet potatoes, strawberries, bananas, beets, and carrots. All of that is in this bottle. So when you drink this, you're drinking a glass of vegetables. It's not real expensive. It'd be probably more expensive in your local store versus like a ShopRite or whatever, like your local supermarket is probably going to be almost $5 there. It was like $2.79 in the Walmart store. So I got that. All right, everybody, I'm going to finish up this meal and breathe a little bit. I just want to give you another glance at these onions before I go off and let you see what they're doing over here. I turned the light up a little bit because you want them to, you want them tender and you want them caramelized, but you don't want them raw. I don't like raw onions. If you eat them raw, they kind of repeat themselves. So here, they're getting there. Look, 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 look. This is from where I started to where I'm at now. All right, so I'm going to finish up this little meal. Enjoy the rest of the evening with my grandson. Everybody have a good night. I got to get those muffins out of the toaster oven because they are almost done. Let me see if they're done yet. Hold on a minute. Yeah, so you make it easy for yourself. You can have a good meal. It doesn't have to be complicated. Now, if you want complicated, you can cook complicated, but I wasn't feeling complicated. All right, so I'm trying to take these out because these muffins are really cooking fast, and I have some on top of each other. I don't think I had the right setting on here. So, okay, let's see. It says toast, toast. And you don't want these to get hard because then they're hard to chew. See how they toast up the whole grain? And leave one part crispy and one part soft because you don't want it too crunchy. See? Okay, I have let the other ones finish cooking. And the reason why I use the muffins instead of bread because I don't like a lot of bread. So if you use the muffins, you just got enough to cover the burger and you don't have a lot of excess. So Yeah, so we're gonna have those Cape Cod crunchy potato chips. We're gonna add all our condiments to these. I was gonna do chicken tonight in the air fryer, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'll come back and show you how I do that tomorrow. So there we go. The English muffins. One more glance at what we're having. Our turkey burgers. I have some turkey bacon, but I'm not gonna put them on there tonight. Here's the vegan cheese, the organic cheese. I'm sorry, and that's the cheese for my grandson. And as soon as these crisp up a little more, we're gonna eat and call it a night. All right, peace out. I'll see you back here soon. Like, share, leave a comment.